Steven Corona right here with Edgar Jasso. Man, tell me, here at the house of the champ. Not here today though, still not here. But what's the latest, man? We heard the rematch is done finally. Saudi Arabia. I hope you got your passport ready. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I guess everything's said and done. All the negotiations that had to be done is already done. So now all we gotta do is get back to work.
When you heard Saudi Arabia, I don't know. What were your first thoughts when you heard Saudi Arabia?
I mean, there's a lot of things. I mean, there's no really boxing there. There's no commission there. That's something that we gotta worry about. Obviously, all the drug testing, how it's all gonna be done, and all that stuff. With all the red flags that the UK's been fucking coming out with. But I mean, we're gonna get ready, man, and Andy's excited. We're all excited. We're obviously this time around our camp's gonna be just based on Joshua, and we're gonna focus on Joshua, and believe me, he's gonna come in great shape.
When you talked about the drug testing, I talked to Manny about that last week as well. Before Andy had signed, that was an issue. Do you know if is that VADA testing? Is it what's going on with the drug testing?
Well, I mean, everything. We haven't gotten word on exactly what the situation is, but all we know is that we're clean, man. Andy's a clean guy. He don't need to take anything or anything like that to enhance anything. So he's all naturally ability, and power is just natural for him. So we're hoping for a very good camp, and be ready.
When Andy heard Saudi Arabia, what was his initial thoughts?
I mean, of course, it's like everything. He obviously didn't think too much of it, because I mean, it's in a country where there is no boxing. It's something that obviously we gotta be worried about. Everything maybe might be against us. But I mean, Andy, us and Andy believe in ourselves, and what we're gonna accomplish in this training camp, and go out there and win.
When you see Anthony Joshua now doing more interviews, came out against Lennox Lewis. I'm sure Lennox Lewis said something about him.
Right.
Manny was told me also that he said that Andy caught him with a lucky punch. When you hear those things and kind of hear him talking the way he is now, is that telling at all to you about where his state of mind is?
Well, I guess, I mean, to whatever he showed us, before the fight, after the fight, he's a humble man, great personality, I had not thought anything bad about Anthony Joshua. He's a class act. He's going out there and speaking. I mean, if he wants to believe it was a lucky punch, then let him believe that. I mean, I believe in boxing, there is no such thing as a lucky punch. And if there is, it's going to be one punch and you're out. They caught you cold, first round, whatever the case may be. But, we went down first. And we then dropped him once or twice or 3 times. We dropped him 4 times. So, I mean, if he wants to believe that, then it's okay. Let him believe whatever it is that he wants. Let his camp believe in whatever he wants. I mean, we got to do what we got to do and get Andy ready.
And obviously Andy and you guys were all kind of confident going into the first match already. I'm assuming, confidence is going to be even higher, obviously.
Well, I mean, like I said, it's just, we believe in Andy's abilities, I mean, a lot of people, like I said, looks at him and don't think much of him, but we're with him every day. We know the type of person that he is, the experience that he has, the speed that he has, the power that he has. I mean, this kid is just all around, and not just because, see, a lot of people might think, oh, now you guys are giving this interview saying, oh, you guys knew you guys were what you were doing, but we believed in Andy all the way through. And a lot of people, even when we got to New York, they were bashing us, oh, you guys are gonna go in the first round. It's all right, let him speak. Andy's gonna do whatever he needs to do, in top of the ring, and everything just came at the right time, at the right moment for us, because we had just fought, the Russian guy that was a little taller than Joshua, and then this comes. So he had really not a lot of time to get ready for Joshua. We had like 4 or 5 weeks to get ready for Joshua, and everything fell in place, and now we're gonna have a full lawn training camp just for Joshua. So I think things are gonna get better.
How do you go into like picking sparring partners for? Because now, like you said, you have a whole full camp. You have time to kind of get guys that maybe kind of similar to Joshua or stature, things like that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we gotta find obviously the perfect sparring partners for him. Who are tall, who are lengthy, who have long arms and throw good 1-2s and 1-2-3 and hooks. And I think Andy's excited, man. We're all excited. Wherever this fight's gonna take place at, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a great fight.
Yeah, no, I'm excited, man. I can't wait. I feel like as soon as Andy won the first fight, the rematch became the biggest fight in boxing. I feel easily.
Yeah, I think it was the biggest upset of the boxing in a while. And not only that though, but we don't really see it that way. Like I said, we had a lot of confidence in Andy and what he can do, and he proved it that night. So Joshua wants to think it was a lucky punch from the gods. Hey, let him think whatever he wants.
What do you say to like fans and critics who are see Andy's not in the gym right now, not in the gym yet. AJ's been in the gym. I want to say like a week after or something like that. But the fight's in December. It's August.
We have a lot of time to prepare for this fight. We don't really want him in the gym, so long. Because honestly, people that don't know boxing, I mean, being in the gym every day it takes a toll on yourself. So we're letting him enjoy this time with his family, appearances, whatever it is that he has to do. Now when he comes into camp, we're going straight into camp. So I mean, Joshua, we're not looking at what Joshua's gonna do. What he's gonna do. Obviously they're gonna try to come out with a different game plan and try to execute. We're not obviously taking them lightly. A lot of people say, oh, we're gonna knock them out again. We're not thinking that way. We're gonna prepare ourselves for a battle, for a war, to go 12 rounds. We're not looking into saying, oh, we're gonna finish them before this time, whatever the case may be. If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. But we're gonna get ready for a war.